Okay, my friends, I was just driving down the street, I was Ubering, and I saw this huge market of African migrants selling all of these bags along this sidewalk. The sidewalk was actually completely full of people, so I was like, okay, pull over, let me see what's going on. Now, I'm walking along this street, and the entire sidewalk was completely packed with people buying these Louis Vuitton bags, buying these YSL bags. Obviously, all of them are knockoffs. Now, I spoke to some of the migrants. They were telling me they're all from Senegal. And as I'm walking around, they all start grabbing their bags very quickly. Again, this entire block was filled with all of these bags. And they picked them all up very quickly. Within 2 minutes, they all started jumping in vehicles, running away. I was speaking to one of the migrants, and he ended up telling me that they don't have the license to sell these purses. It's illegal, and if the cops catch them, they will come and take away all of their products. Another thing that I noticed too, because I was filming, is these migrants, very similar to Paris, telling me that I can't film here.
Hey, you do the film with it.
And that I wasn't allowed to be, using my camera. So they're being a little bit of aggressive toward me, and it just looked just like Paris. I was just in Paris, a month ago, and it looks the exact same here on the streets of New York as it did over there. Again, I've just never seen this. Maybe this is a common thing, but again, the entire sidewalk was completely filled with these knockoff fake purses. And then as soon as they thought the cops were going to come, they all just took off running. Craziest thing I've ever seen.
How much?
Yo, what's up? We don't do no fucking camera. The fucking
Hey,
camera.
hey.
Keep the fucking pushing.
Hey, hey,
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Hey,
Fuck
back
you
up,
with your
back
fucking
off,
camera.
back off.
I said, fuck you with your camera. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Who the fuck you work for? Bitch ass nigga. Who the fuck you work for? Bitch, who you work for? Fuck you, nigga.
You're in public.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, listen, you gonna get the fuck out of here.
Hey, back up. Hey,
Out of here with that shit. You gonna get fucked up. I'm telling you,
Wait,
bro.
back up, back up.
Fucked up over here.
Back up, back up. Back up.
Get the fuck out of here. That's what y'all do, snitch ass motherfucker. Look at yourself in there.
Hey.
Take that shit somewhere else.
Hey, why are you mad at me?
Keep it pushing.
Why are you mad at me?
Take it over there somewhere else.
I am.
Yeah, you work for the fucking, who you work for?
By myself.
All right, get out of here with
Look,
that
I just
fucking
bought some
camera.
Rolex.
That's right.
Just bought a Rolex.
You with the Rolex. So
It's a
fuck
fake
outta
one.
here.
It's a fake one.
It's
So.
a fake one. Go to the fucking store and get the real one. Get the fuck out of here with your cameras. Snitch ass motherfuckers. But what the fuck is y'all here for? This is how the fuck we eat. That's how the fuck we eat. So get the fuck out of here.
I'm leaving.
So get the fuck out of here.
Where you come from?
You get the fuck out of here.
Where
I come from your mother, bitch.
Really?
You, bitch.
No, you didn't.
Fuck out of here.
Why are you mad at us?
Go fucking suck some
We can be here on the street. This is public street.
Yo, get the
We have the
fuck
First
outta here,
Amendment.
nigga. This our block, you bitch ass nigga. Get the fuck
This is
outta
your
here.
block?
Yeah, motherfucker. So somebody spend this motherfucker and take your camera away.
I can be here. I don't have anything to be worried about because I'm not doing anything illegally. You see what happens? People come in from other countries illegally. They get mad at you on the streets of the United States. Then they shouldn't be doing stuff illegally. Then they shouldn't be doing stuff illegally.
That's not your fucking business if you do legally.
Hey. Hey.
I will smash this bitch.
Hey.
And you fucking lost it.
Hey. All right, we're out. See what happens? That's the problem. If you just can't let this go on, people need to start standing on business. These people are selling illegally on the streets of New York City. Cameraman just got punched in the face. Took one for the team. He just took one cold right there. They're selling marijuana illegally. That's why they're mad. Thing is, these people don't have papers. You guys heard of there? He said this is his block. It's not his block. He's here illegally. He doesn't even have papers to be here.
Face-off in Chinatown between federal agents and New Yorkers. Immigration agents swept through Canal Street yesterday looking to remove and arrest undocumented immigrants.
Pretty chaotic scene. The situation really did turn ugly. Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel is live right outside ICE headquarters in Lower Manhattan. Jaysha, good morning.
Good morning, Charlene and Pedro. Those federal agents were targeting undocumented immigrants, and they were cracking down on illegal street vending on Canal Street, which is a popular area where you can find fake designer items. Things definitely got ugly and intense really fast, and in video from yesterday, you can see people yelling and shoving, and even agents holding tasers and arresting some people. We know multiple people were taken into custody, including one person arrested for assault on a federal officer during their operation operation, and at least 4 apparent street vendors were detained, although 2 appear to have been released once their immigration status was verified.
Part of what we have to do, as the public advocate said, is make sure that we're not providing any provocation for escalation. But what we need to all be doing, and that includes the NYPD as well as the New Yorkers who show up to say ICE out of New York, is do it in a way that has the backs and keeps the peace here in New York City.
And a spokesperson for the mayor released a statement, and it says New York City does not cooperate with federal law enforcement on civil deportations in accordance with our local laws. Our administration has been clear that undocumented New Yorkers trying to pursue their American dreams should not be the target of law enforcement, and resources should instead be focused on violent criminals. And back out here live, in response to those raids, upset people showed up here outside of ICE headquarters in Federal Plaza, and we know that at least 2 people were arrested during those protests yesterday. Live in Lower Manhattan, Jaysha Patel, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem Rakah Kadash, and shalom to my elders of GMS who told me the truth, and shalom to you brothers out there throughout the 4 corners of the earth, pushing this gospel, pushing this truth with all sincerity. Shalom to you brothers. Yeah. You know, so it's turning up. Shit is turning up, man. It's getting worse. And, you know, they ran up in New York and, you know, ran up in Canal Street. Canal Street is famous for, you know, people, vendors, you know, unlicensed vendors selling fake Gucci bags, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and all that. They did this since the 80s, you know. This is not a new thing. Like, this is a, you know, an old thing. And mostly you have, like, a lot of those Hamites that's out there selling those fake bags and, you know, watches and all that. You know what I mean? That's usually how they make money. You know, that's how they survive. You know, and in the beginning of the video, it said the Northern Tribe, Latina woman, was the one that was snitching, basically. And she got them basically caught up. And this woman right here on the left, and basically, you know, they were, she basically they called the ICE agents, whatever, and got them hemmed up, you know, probably got some of them sent off, whatever. But yeah, you know, like I said, you know, like the scripture says, you know, what was it say? The love of many shall wax cold, you know, and you know, this is what's going to happen. You know what I mean? You know, people are just going to turn on people and just tell on them, rat on them and shit like that, whatever, get them hemmed up, you know, especially the times that we're in right now. You know, people are vexed, people are angry, you know, like I said, people are going to turn against one another, you know what I mean? And this is all going to lead up to Jacob's trouble. This is all going to lead up to Jacob's trouble. You know what I mean? People fighting one another, you know what I mean, deleting one another, all kind of shit, robbing one another. You know, but this is it. You know, this is what it is. You know what I mean? This is the times that we're in, and you know what? I'm rejoicing right now. I'm rejoicing. This is you know what I mean? The prophecy is being fulfilled. You know, prophecy is definitely being fulfilled, and we don't have to, I guess, wait and wonder when things are going to really kick off. It's kicking off right now on a small scale. You know. On a light scale, you know, and we're rejoicing right now. We should be happy and just, you know, thank the Most High that things are turning up, and it's turning up for the worse here in Babylon. You know what I mean? And you know, this is it. You know, this is it. You know, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm rejoicing, and I'm glad things is really getting fucked up right now. You know, you have this whole EBT thing going on, and you know that there ain't gonna be no benefits come November, and you know, and I hope this goddamn government shutdown, you know what I mean, stays like this, you know what I mean, and gets worse. And there's no, you know what I mean, there's no goddamn EBT or none of that shit for these goddamn these damn women out here, you know. Woe unto you these women that are at ease, you know what I mean. They have, you know what, I'm gonna bring that scripture out. real quick. You know what I mean? Two women. PG 32 and 9. Okay, Isaiah 32 and 9. Salak 32 and 9. Isaiah 32 and 9. Rise up, ye women that are ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. That's right. You know what I mean? We've been warning you. We do the, you know what I mean? Do the prophets that's out there teaching and prophesying. We've been warning you women. And we've been, trying to get our women to get right. Like, stop. We're not lying on this goddamn fucked up ass system. You know what I mean? Esau don't care about you. He's just using you. You know what I mean? Because he beguiled you. You know what I mean? He made you independent. He gave you all these resources and benefits and shit like that, telling you don't need a man. Kick the man out of the house. While you have Amalek and you have all these other nations that get on public get these assistance, whatever, like these benefits, whatever, and they ain't got to kick their man out the house. But they tell the Jake men they gotta be out the house so you can get these benefits. You sold us out, and everything is turning for the worse now. Now they taking away rights. We ain't got no goddamn rights. We never had no goddamn rights, We were nothing but cattle to them, slaves, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? This is it, Our redemption draweth nigh. Our salvation is nearer than what we believe, This is it, you know what I mean? And we gotta just rejoice now. That's it, I just pray things intensify and I pray things get worse, and pray that the Lord gives me that hedge of protection when, and you brothers and sisters that believe wholeheartedly, when things do finally turn up for the worse. And we are, we're not out there teaching no more. We're not working and we're not doing things of the world no more. You know what I mean? It gets so bad you can't even leave your house. Or, you might have to go, like I said, go into the wilderness. You're going to have to flee. Leave everything behind. That's what's going to happen. That's definitely what's going to happen. We're going to be on the run, especially the elect men. We're going to be on the run. Because that's when they're going to bring the persecution down on us. You know what I mean? And come after us. However they're going to do it, through the Spirit. But, we waiting. We waiting. You know what I mean? We ain't worried because we got Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that's going to protect us at the end of the day. So they can come all they want. The Lord's going to lift up a standard against them, So that's it on that. Lord willing, this be edifying. Until next time, Shalom.